What is up? Welcome to my first pregnancy what I eat in a day video. We have been eating, but obviously we have missed out on about 6 months of this journey. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go back, watch my last video. We are just about to head into our next OB appointment. We are gonna see baby on the ultrasound today, which I'm very excited about. I'm gonna try to show you, but before we head in, I want to say a huge thank you to Seed for partnering with me on today's video. Not that Seed, get your mind out of the gutter, okay? But Seed Daily Symbiotic. I will show you how I incorporate this into my prenatal routine once we get going a little bit later on. For now though, I will put a link in the description box down below, as well as a code to save 15% off your first month supply. Got back from the OB. Today we had an ultrasound as well as OB appointment immediately following that. The ultrasound was a follow-up scan because during our last one, baby was busy. It was somersaulting, rolling, like hiding from the probe. I think I said in my last video, like grabbing the umbilical cord, literally every amount of chaos you could bring to a medical appointment as a baby that is still in the belly. That chaos was brought. Anyways, we are going to get to making some breakfast. Typically, there's not actually anything typical about this pregnancy, but typically I am not hungry first thing in the morning. I have been making an effort to eat something, get a little head start on my nutrients because I could eat bread like that all day, but it's not really the most nutrient dense, and I am trying to sustain and fuel, and there's another word I'm looking for, but me and baby, so smoothies have been a major key, especially during pregnancy. No matter what stage you're at, everything you need, just blend it up in a smoothie. So I've been getting these E5 little smoothie packs. If you're in Canada, I don't know if they have them in the US. This one has passion fruit, banana, soy protein, filtered water, date, carrot, mango, pumpkin, shea protein, baobab, lemon, pumpkin, vanilla flavor, sea salt. A lot of stuff that I would not keep in my freezer, or if I did, it would probably just end up going bad or being thrown out. Pop a little smoothie in here. It's very frozen right now. From there, I'm just gonna add some almond milk, protein powder for a little extra protein boost. This is me doing my best. We will get more food in later. This is what works for me. Yeah, just a little bit more almond milk. Since sharing the news with you, the main questions I have been getting are, how are you changing your training? How are you changing what you're eating? And honestly, I probably would have had a better answer had I found out earlier on in the pregnancy. These were top priorities for me when we first met with the OB, but because we have made it so far into the pregnancy, baby's healthy, I'm healthy. The gist of the advice that has been given to me is to keep doing what you are doing. What you see is what you get. How I have been training on Instagram, on YouTube is essentially the same as how I'm training now. Spare for a few tweaks. I am recording a week of workouts to just kind of explain this in more detail. But as for what I'm eating, I'm just trying to be a little bit more intentional. Like I said, I'm trying to eat a little more regularly. I am continuing to prioritize things like protein and grains, boring grains, because sometimes when I'm not hungry, I just want to eat very plain or very oddly specific foods. I have had insane meat cravings. I've been eating so many meatballs, so many burgers. Burgers and meatballs have really been a thing. Something else I am going to continue with my daily routine though is the Seed Daily Symbiotic. Are we gonna focus? Yes. So I've been taking Seed for well over a year now, which luckily enough for me, that means I've been taking Seed kind of unknowingly for my entire pregnancy. If you're not familiar with Seed, it is a 2-in-1 daily symbiotic that contains both prebiotics and probiotics. Probiotics are like the bacteria in your body. It's like bringing in an extra set of helping hands to help those bacteria do their job more efficiently, and then the prebiotics are like the fuel or the food for those bacteria. So by combining them into a single capsule, you are going to get the most bang for your buck, help everyone do their job as they need. The Seed Daily Symbiotic is pregnancy and breastfeeding safe. Of course, before adding anything new to your routine, it's always best to talk with your doctor first. But beyond the digestive benefits that I feel like I've mostly talked about until now, something else that I haven't really addressed is the role that seed can play in supporting micronutrient synthesis. You can learn more about the probiotic strains in Seed's formulation on their website, but basically there are 2 strains, Bifidobacterium adolescentis, SDBA5IT, and Limocilobacter Ruteri SDLRE2IT. I completely butchered those names, but these help in the synthesis of folate, vitamin B9, and vitamin B12. Your body needs folate to produce DNA and other genetic material. Folate also helps in the process of cell division, things that are obviously important when you are literally growing a baby. A fun fact about Seed is that the co-founders, Ara and Raja, also met when Ara was pregnant, and through her journey of pregnancy and breastfeeding, that's part of what inspired their collaborative vision for Seed. So if you want to check out Seed for yourself, I will put a link in the description box down below, as well as a code to save 15% off your first month's supply.
What is up? Welcome to Montreal. I know we stay bringing that crazy and chaotic energy to the channel lately, but basically after having our little brekkie, after the OB appointment, we got on the road, we road trip to Montreal for F1 weekend. We have become huge fans, I feel like everybody else in the world, since the Netflix series. Anyways, on the way, we did get something to eat. We went to Arby's. Jeff got like a roast beef sandwich.
I like beast.
He like roast beast sandwich. I got a oven turkey club kind of thing. I don't even know. I'm making up a different name each time I describe it, but it was some sort of turkey sandwich. It was okay. I have found with pregnancy, more than cravings, we got a walk sign, we're good. More than cravings, I just find that I'm not really interested in eating unless it's exactly what I'm wanting. So didn't have a ton to eat there, but we are now heading out for a little early lunch, dinner, or late lunch, early dinner, to hit that meat craving. What is up? Welcome to a new day. Sorry for interrupting our video, but we just got back from the F1 event. It was terrible weather, but we had so much fun. I loved seeing the cars in person. I loved hearing the sounds. I loved seeing the mighty machines do mighty things. I did put some more snaps of the event on my IG stories, which should still be live. But yes, as I was saying earlier, we did go out with the intention of satisfying my meat cravings. And I gotta say, the restaurant I selected did not give what it was meant to give. I read Yelp reviews, I read Google reviews, I looked at their Instagram. I did full investigative journalism on this restaurant, and it looked good. All I wanted was a Montreal smoked meat sandwich. I didn't go to the classic spots, the known spot, but everything has also been so busy in Montreal this weekend with the event going on. So here I was thinking I was doing something smart, and I know that this video clip is going to probably look better than the sandwich actually was, but let me tell you, this sandwich was bone dry. I don't even know if this is a smoked meat. I'm not super familiar with different meat preparation techniques. This tasted like the driest deli meat I have ever had, and as somebody who just has an appreciation, a fixation, I'm going through a phase in my life where I need the meat. So got us here in the first place. You know, it was not good. I'm actually just cheering up. I don't know if that's because I'm laughing or because I'm crying over the sandwich. It did not hit the spot. It was not satisfying. It was a big ol' thumbs down from me. So we did go out that night because I was still hungry to the grocery store. Very bland and boring meal. I do love my rotisserie chicken. I feel like we've talked about this before, but we had like rotisserie chicken, potato/pasta salad, and steamed broccoli for dinner, which very, very balanced, I feel like, meal. Not a bad meal if you're at home, but when you're visiting a city and you're out here trying to be living, trying to be eating and experiencing things, I was not only disappointed with what I was eating, but disappointed in myself and the research that I had been doing that landed me in this position. I did also get a Diet Coke and apple, which I know we were just all over the map with what I'm eating. I really didn't think that I'd been eating that strangely during my pregnancy, but now I realize if you've seen my other What I Eat in a Day videos, this may feel very inconsistent for me. That combo. Back to today though. The reason that we are chit-chatting now is because I believe that we can achieve redemption. I am not going to trust Yelp anymore. I'm not going to trust Google reviews. I trusted over 1,000 reviews. This restaurant had like a 4.7 or something. So we're not going off of any of that. We're going to go out, we're going to explore, and we're going to hope and work for more. We're going to be on the ground, on the streets, real time, doing it live. And I'm really hoping that tonight we will find something good. So we went out looking for meat. Montreal was busy, but we found this diner. I would say it's elevated diner fare. I know that word's overused, but think of your classic diner eats, then make it bougie. Despite being hungry, these apps were overwhelming, and I mean that in the best way possible. They were by far the biggest onion rings I've ever seen, coconut and panko crumb crusted, then served with a root beer barbecue sauce. Next came the soul food lettuce tacos with pulled short rib beef bulgogi, kimchi, mixed vegetables, all the fixings. To be honest, I dominated this app. Once I got a taste of that beef, there was no stopping me.
What did you do as usual? All the way down. It's on your chin.
Split a milkshake with Jeff, had every intention of splitting the Korean fried chicken sandwich, but after one bite, I was out. I got what I wanted. I had a little bit of a lot of things, and it felt good enough in my body to do a last little bit of exploring of this city. All right, so that is it for this unintentionally chaotic What I Eat in a Day video. I really did not think that I had been eating that strangely during my pregnancy. And some of you have been asking me if there were any like early warning signs, any symptoms that maybe in hindsight I missed and I should have not missed. And maybe my weird like not cravings, but being very picky and specific with what I eat in hindsight, especially in hindsight, after editing together and watching this video, maybe that should have been a sign, because I wouldn't even describe the way I eat as eating by cravings or having like food aversions or nausea. I have not eaten or been this picky in this way since I was like a little kid, which is kind of funny because that's what I'm making. Anyways, thank you so much if you made it this far in the video. I know it was a bit of a wild journey to get here, but if you do want to check out the daily symbiotic that I mentioned at the start, Seed, I will put a link in the description box down below, as well as a code to save 15% off your first month's supply. And if you'd like more of these What I Eat in a Day videos, honestly, I have fun making them. Maybe we could just do like a really goofy one where I am just eating my pregnancy cravings, because every day it's a journey for me as well. Maybe we'll do that. Let me know if you think that'd be fun, or if you have any other like pregnancy video ideas. Let me know in the comments section down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.